Hey y'all, my name is Tarnette. I'm back with episode 3 so BJ and I can continue answering the question our friends, family, and coworkers ask, where y'all been? We'll share our experience and our opinion, and we hope you find it informational, inspirational, and sometimes entertaining. In this episode, you'll learn about new additions, including additional relocations and a newborn. We'll also talk about the adventures in or near those new locations, and we'll share one of our travel tips. To get notified of future videos, subscribe to this channel. The Midwest was nice, but my mother had a health condition that made us want to be closer to family. So, when we were given the opportunity to relocate back east for my second assignment in the winter of 2001, we took it. We lived in the Charlotte metro area on the North and South Carolina state line, and I worked near the Carowinds theme park, which was also on the state line. The Charlotte metro area includes Gastonia, Concord, Huntersville, and Rock Hill. We were in the area for 8 months before I found out that my third assignment was going to start earlier than expected, and that it would most likely be in Williamsburg, Virginia. I was able to visit the facility and check it out before making a decision, and while I was there, the area seemed nice. Therefore, we decided to take the opportunity, but we had one thing to take care of first. We were expecting a new addition to our family soon, and I really wanted to continue working with the doctor I already had. So we got approval to stay in the Charlotte area for an extra month to allow me to deliver and rest a little bit before we relocated to the Hampton Roads area in the fall of 2001. The Hampton Roads area includes Norfolk, Portsmouth, Newport News, Chesapeake, Hampton, Virginia Beach, and Suffolk. So I had a bit of a drive to and from Williamsburg daily. However, we love the beach and seafood, so being close to the water again was a definite plus. While we were farther away from our family in the Florida and Georgia area, we weren't as far as we were when we lived in the Midwest, and we could travel there by car over a long weekend. Our time in the Hampton Roads area was short too. We were there for less than a year when my company did more restructuring and gave me an opportunity to work in North Carolina again. But this time it was in the Research Triangle Park area. After considering an exit from the company to stay in the Virginia area versus moving with the company and being closer to family, we chose to relocate to North Carolina in the summer of 2002. So during our time in the Charlotte metro area and the Hampton Roads area, what did we do? Well, we liked to eat at Captain Steve's in Fort Mills, South Carolina, Tommy's in Hampton, Virginia, Harpoon Larry's in Newport News, Virginia, and Captain George's, which was in Williamsburg, Virginia and Hampton, Virginia at the time, but the Hampton location has closed. We like to play at Carowinds. Remember I said that Carowinds was on the state line? So Carowinds sat in 2 separate states, South Carolina and North Carolina, and it included 2 separate parks, a water park and an amusement theme park. So we had a blast when we lived in the area, and we really enjoyed the park. Other places that we played include the Discovery Place, Science Museum in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the downtown area, Chuck E. Cheese in Hampton, Virginia, Fort Fun at Huntington Park in Newport News, Virginia, and the Jacksonville Zoo in Jacksonville, Florida. We also ventured off to Washington, D.C. And one thing about Washington, D.C. is that this is the first time that we used Priceline to book a hotel. And we were pleasantly surprised. So surprised, as a matter of fact, that we started using it more often after this particular trip. So the hotel we stayed at was near the National Mall in Washington, D.C. And it was perfect because we wanted to visit the National Mall. And just in case you don't know, the National Mall is not a shopping mall. It's a place with historic sites and monuments and things. Another place we ventured off to was Atlantic City, New Jersey. And we just took a weekend trip there and hung out at the casino and at the beach. Now it's time for our travel tip, which is to explore the local soul. When we talk about the places we like to eat, have you noticed that we never mention places like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, or Taco Bell? Well, it's not that we don't eat at those places, but we are intentionally excluding them because they're chain restaurants that we have easy access to, and we figure that you probably have easy access to them also. We enjoy trying new things, and we usually search for restaurants that have some soul. Now, when we say soul, it does not have to be soul food, but we look for soul in the food, and that stands for seasoned, original, unique, and local. The saying that we developed over the years is, if we have it at home, we leave it alone. We try to explore new restaurants by eating local, so when we're out of town, we try to eat at those local places. Therefore, the places you'll hear us mention are places that we would eat at again, and they were unique to the region that we were visiting. Well, thanks for watching our third episode of Where Y'all Been? If you enjoyed it, like it and share it. To learn more about our family travels, consider subscribing to our channel.